Hey everybody, welcome back to The Wolf Among Us, episode 3 of Crooked Mile. I'm Matt Owellens, and just wanted to give a quick introduction here because last time I didn't get to do one until like 6 minutes in. And also I wanted to talk about how I looked up what happened with the homelands. So basically in the comic book series, the homelands is the place where all the fairy tale characters live. Like, I guess there's a whole bunch of different states, if you will, but they live together in this collective place called the homelands. And what happened was there was an unknown enemy that suddenly came and started taking over the homelands, and the Fables weren't able to fight them back. So they ended up fleeing across hundreds of years to now what we know as Fabletown. Quick little background story. If it sounds interesting, you might want to check out the comic book, which is where I pulled the information from. Anyways, when we last left off, Crane, we found out that Crane was somehow involved with the murder of Lily. And I don't really think he's our guy, but we'll see what happens now.
Our stories used to be so simple. We had a beginning, a middle, and an end. But ever since we moved to this awful city, everything's gotten so confused.
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
And I'm supposed to just believe you. Snow. I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once, and...
I'm not yours to lose. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
She looks like Holly.
It's not Holly, it's her sister Lily.
She was hooking to pay down debt. Eventually, the only people she owed were at her work. You know, that shithole club, the puddin' and pie.
My name is Nerissa.
Well, Nerissa, I've got some questions. The open arms.
Oh my god. What is it?
It's Crane. Fucking creep. Spineless little fucking rat.
Crane? Ugh. God, you'd think you'd know a person. Bigby, you have to tell her.
I know.
What's going on? What did you find up there?
Not now.
I have a right to know. If my wife is...
Honey,
It's not about your wife. Stop thinking everything revolves
Shit.
around you.
Crane's been... Whoa! Bigby, calm down. Everything's going to be fine, okay? It's going to be fine.
I have to tell Snow what's going on right now.
Okay, it's going to be okay. Where did you see her last? Did she say where she was going?
She took Holly to the business office to prepare for the funeral.
Lily's funeral?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I was just at the Trip Trap, and I heard Gren telling some folks about a funeral at the Buckingham
the
Bridge.
Trip trap? Are you drinking?
When?
Right now. They were on their way out.
Bigby!
God, I don't care about your marital problems.
Wait.
What?
Snow's been through a lot. There are things she doesn't talk about. Just please be careful when you tell her. And you should tell her. But
What are you trying to say?
you know how you felt when you saw that picture? Well, it's going to be much worse for her.
That's true.
Just remember that.
You know, we're one step behind right now because Crane knows that we saw it through the magic mirror, which he smashed. Funeral at 10 p.m.
I'm honored to be asked to speak to you.
Oh, I hear Snow.
Let everyone speak. Lily had many friends.
We shouldn't interrupt the funeral with this. At least wait till the funeral's ended, right?
You were part of a very special circle. People she trusted and cared for.
Yeah, not now.
I won't offend you by claiming one day that the pain of losing Lily will ever subside.
It's rude. This is important to Holly.
I know as well as you that it will never subside. But I also know that the memory of Lily will sustain as well. And it will, in time, equal in strength to our mourning her loss. And it is in that spirit
I'll
that
miss
I'd like to
worrying
talk about
you.
what
I'll miss
you've all
our
been so
fights.
grateful to share with
I'll
me.
miss you,
Your memories.
Holly.
How she could be
Even
stubborn
if it's
and
as she said,
patient,
how they weren't too
rash and
close, she's
thoughtful.
still your blood sister.
How she carried a torch for the old ways.
Now you will
for
never
tradition,
die from
for,
indifference or lead a
pageantry.
tedious life.
And most of all,
Goodbye, sweetheart.
it seems how
Thanks for everything.
Lily loved,
Vivian.
dearly loved her friends and family. She loved being around them, in good
You were a
times
big,
and bad.
bright, shining
I
star
never met Lily,
in this
but from
shithole of a
what I've
town.
been told,
And I miss
I
you
know
already.
in my heart
Gran.
that she would have liked to
I
be
find it
here
kind
too.
of strange that Snow
And
was the
now
one giving
we'll
the
have
speech.
our,
Maybe
moment of
Holly
silence.
would be a better
Thank you.
choice. I mean, they kind of blame Snow for not helping out when she was missing, so...
Bigby, is everything okay?
No, not you.
Holly, it's...
He wasn't fucking invited.
Holly, wait.
He has no right to be here. Not after what he did.
Holly, I'm sorry, but I had to come.
You throw my sister down the witching well, and you have the nerve to show your face here?
What?
After you lie and say you'll check first?
Holly, wait. That was Crane. Just Crane. He disposed of Lily's body before Bigby could do anything about it. I'm telling you the truth.
Don't cover for him.
But this genuinely wasn't his fault.
You can't tell me Bigby gives a shit about this. Holly.
I'm so sorry,
Gonna be
Holly. I
okay.
didn't know.
Crane's a fucking prick, so this doesn't surprise me.
Hey, what do you know? We actually agree on something.
Bigby cares, Holly. He's trying to help. And I'm sure he has a very good reason for being here. But this one isn't on him.
I'm very sorry.
Why are you here anyway? And don't say it's because you care about this.
Like, I don't want to say I
Everything
came here to
okay?
talk to Snow, because this is Holly and Lily's
I
thing.
think I
so-
know who murdered your sister.
I don't think it's Crane, though, but...
Maybe we should talk about this somewhere else?
Yes.
What? No, I deserve to know.
I know, but this isn't the way to go about this.
I don't give a fuck about the way. I don't care about procedure.
I came here to talk to Snow about this.
No, screw that. My sister's dead, and I don't give a shit who she looked like when it happened. It's not about her. It's about Lily.
Just tell us who it was.
It was about her, though.
Okay, everyone, just stop. Bigby and I are going to have a little chat while everyone else gets back to the funeral.
What? I'm not just gonna sit here
Please, I promise I will tell you what the hell is going on just as soon as I know there's something to tell, but just let us do our jobs first. Look, Holly, I know how this must...
No, you don't know how this must feel. You have no idea. Don't fuck anything up. Don't bother anybody. And when the first sign of trouble comes, and it will come because you're a goddamn walking trap for it, I want you the fuck out of here.
Of course. You won't even know I'm here.
Let's just continue, okay?
This is such total fucking bullshit.
Let's go, Holly. It's your turn to talk.
I should have just said I want to talk to Snow, I guess. Shit, did Crane really do that? Take Lily's body? God damn it.
Okay, you think you know who the killer is. What have you got? Bigby?
This is hard.
What's going on?
Lily was Crane's prostitute. I followed a lead to this shithole motel, the Open Arms. Crane had a room there, and he's been taking prostitutes, or at the very least Lily, and making her look like you while he was, you know.
This is... I don't even know what to say right now. I really don't.
Feels pretty violating.
I'm just trying everything I can right now to not picture it.
I'm sorry, Snow. And I'm sorry I had to be the one to tell you.
You're sure this is what happened? This is what he's been doing? Because please, Bigby, don't confuse things. Deposing Crane would be the next step.
I don't...
And if we get this wrong, it would mean more
She has
than
the
our
right to see the
jobs.
photos,
We'd
but
get
it's
kicked out
shocking.
of Fabletown for messing all of this up so badly.
Crane has been taking photos, Snow. Lots of photos.
Photos that show him...
He's been recording his visits with Lily.
God. Look, let's go back to the business office. I doubt Crane's there at this hour, but we need to talk. And this isn't the place.
Snow?
Nerissa? What is it?
I'm sorry, but Holly's asking for you.
Are they starting the burn?
Yes. Everyone who spoke should really be present for this part. She's kind of distraught. You're not leaving yet, are you?
2 minutes. I don't mean to be,
No, I understand.
No, I get it. Take your time.
It won't take long.
How'd it go? At the motel?
Shitty.
Did you find anything?
Wish I didn't.
No?
Yeah. Lily was killed there. It was an awful mess.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Nerissa!
Yeah,
Coming!
Maybe I shouldn't have told her that. Like, how much am I allowed to give out as sheriff anyway? We haven't solved the case yet, so should we really be talking about it to random people?
Constable.
Oh,
wait,
shit.
easy now, girl. You know how this goes. The first thing in a visit, you say, how do you do? How do you do?
Now is really not the time for whatever you jerk-offs are planning to do.
Well, isn't that the thing of it? Plans. Except it isn't our plans you should be concerning yourself with. I'm still hurting, you know, from our talk in the cell. And I'll be honest, I'd love nothing more than to carve a sweet poem right into your face for the suffering you've caused me. But I am a professional, and we're here for a job. We'll snip to the chase for all sakes. A little bird told us that you're fitting to go after Crane. And you see, we have an interest in that particular boy. So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone. Just take a little vacation is all. Don't even have to go anywhere.
Are you working for Crane? Did he send you?
Doesn't sound like
No,
it though.
see now, you're already asking too many questions. Just pay attention. So what's it gonna be? We have a deal? You leave Crane alone, and we leave you to yours? Brother?
Just don't hurt anyone, D.
That don't sound like a yes to me. Always wanting to do things the fun way. Ladies, gentlemen, invertebrates, please, rest easy. This is not...
What the hell is going on?
What's happening?
Very sorry to impose, but we only had a deal to work out with Bigby. And we're unhappy to report that things did not go as smoothly as planned.
Bigby, what is he talking about?
Never you mind that, it ain't any of your...
What deal? Stop this shit. Right now.
He hasn't exactly been a good sport about this. Not making our lives any easier.
Oh shit.
What did I tell you? What did I say?
Ollie?
I handled this so
Think
poorly.
you motherfuckers could come here uninvited? You think you could just fucking interrupt Lily's funeral?
Calm down, darling. It was just a simple business transaction.
You fucking freaks are not getting away with this.
Ollie, let me handle this.
Yeah, let's spare all the fuss. It's just a
Shut
dead
the
horse.
fuck up!
I'm gonna kill you!
Oh shit!
I got it, damn.
Fucking get this guy. Shit! There were too many things for me to look at in that QTE. Holy shit. Please tell me they're okay. That was a really bad start to episode 3. Oh my god, like... There were 2 of them and only one of me. I think no matter what Yeah, that last QTE, if I didn't kick the gun away, and instead focused on that one guy I was near, then the other one would have picked up the gun off the ground and shot him anyway, so I think Ren would have gotten hurt either way, so shit. Shit. I didn't know I wasn't gonna say yes to what they were proposing. I just didn't want them to hurt anyone, but they took that as a no, so... God damn it. Episode 3, Crooked Mile.
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're gonna be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy.
Look at that chiseled body.
Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart.
How's everyone else? They all make it?
They're fine. I had everyone that got wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived, so I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water. They're Titans, Bigby. They'll be fine. Just remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation. And eat more chicken.
Look, I'm not the one who creates the situations. I'm just the one who has to deal with them.
So you say.
I didn't want it to turn out like that.
Business office. I know, I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White? Bigby?
Dude, the doctor looks superhuman. What kind of fable is he?
So, to recap...
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
And once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan, currently. But I don't know.
There's no other leads. This is it. Just wait for the mirror.
Yeah. What the hell is going on? I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it? Everything points to him. I get it, but...
I'm as confused as you are, to be honest. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense.
He was a conniver, a coward, a liar. And I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts. But murdering prostitutes?
Ow!
Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. Just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Thanks for tonight, by the way. That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did.
I just feel bad for Holly, really.
Yeah. Time heals everything eventually. At least, I hope so, for her sake. Can I, ask you a question? It's kind of personal. And I don't want to offend you, but after tonight, it's on my mind.
Why? What's on your mind?
It's just... when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way deep inside, you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong. Because it gives you an excuse to just, stop pretending.
Fuck no, I don't enjoy it. Are you kidding me? It's horrible what happened tonight. I wish it didn't happen.
I shouldn't have said anything. Forget that I did.
I wish there was a less strong reaction.
Guys? We have a problem.
What is it?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Oh, shit.
What do you mean, missing a piece?
Yes, it's,
Crane must have taken a shard with him.
Oh, I can't believe this.
I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
Well, the mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No. We can't depend on the mirror.
What exactly is the hard way?
We'll look through his things, his desk, everything. He had to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror. We can still solve this ourselves. I know
Never mind that. Come help me look.
Can we rub this again? Nope.
Hi, Mr. Bigby. I can still help you catch Crane, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
yes. I saw him jump on the telephone before he left. He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is.
His witch?
Yes, it sounded like the one he got his snow glamours from.
You didn't see anything else, did you?
No, not especially.
That's a half-truth.
Look, the whole mirror thing, it's not your fault, all right?
You mean it?
Yeah.
You couldn't have known. Well, I don't want to say that to be like all accusatory, but I kind of want to exhaust the options.
Why didn't you try and stop him?
What do you want me to do, yank on his hair? I'm only 3 feet tall. There are limits here.
Okay.
I'll just see if I can do anything about this.
You do that.
You know, I still think that the Tweedles were hired by someone like maybe Bluebeard, because he seemed really anxious and not wanting them to talk. Him, or one of them to talk anyway. And I don't know, his relation to Crane? Since Bluebeard is like a wealthy dude, could it be that he pushed Crane into this position? Because it seems like Crane doesn't really know how to run anything around here, so maybe they have some sort of deal going on? Oh, crap. I thought it was over there. Dear Mr. Ichabod Crane, I am writing to ask again that you please send someone to fix the air conditioning in our unit. It's burning up in the apartment and Pinocchio says his skin is splintering. I don't know what that means, but I assume it's something gross and I'd really like it if you'd fix the air like we asked you 3 months ago. At the very least, provide us a fan in the meantime. Sincerely, Boy Blue. It's not doing anything. And people say that the government only helps the people who live in the woodlands, right? So that would be Bluebeard. I don't know, man. It's wealthy people are suspicious. Mr. Crane, you said you'd pay to have the plaster redone in my building after the last incident in 204. It's falling off the fucking walls. Please fix it. I can't rent out that room as it is, and I've already been waiting for days. Not to mention, you already promised me you'd send someone to fix the big crack in the glass on the front door. Well, guess what? It's worse now! Get your shit together! Mr. Toad. And not afraid to give it to the man. Ichabod Crane. Are there any updates on the extra funding I requested? As I explained in my last letter, the conditions here could do with some improvement. I'm seeing some unrest from the residents, and I have to admit I can see why. The farm should not be a punishment. I'm sure you're busy, but I think this should be made a priority. Best, Waylon Smith.
Did Crane ever do any work?
Only when Cole was around.
Who the hell's Cole? Oh, there's this 207.
What is it?
It's the key to his room at the open arms.
You still haven't told me what was in there. I want to know. I need to know.
A lot of blood and flowers.
I keep thinking back. I keep replaying moments in my head. Interactions with him when he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside. There's only so much you can repress, you know?
Snow, you couldn't have known.
No, I could have. Come on, let's keep looking.
See, now that they brought up the room key, I kind of regret not going to the other rooms at the hotel. Maybe there were things to look at there. Well, no time to regret that now.
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
Is it the ring that we found? On Faith?
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Wait, what witch?
Buffkin overheard Crane set up a meeting with a witch.
Well, yes, it sounded like the one he got his, glamours from. It must be about this ring.
Why not mention this before?
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
And I'm hungover. I'm sorry. He set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You called me to...
I called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
I tried
this
to,
isn't
but...
your concern.
No, it can't be fixed. It's missing a piece.
This is none of Bluebeard's business, Bigby.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
We don't know if he's the murderer.
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see
Oh my
a
god,
witch
shut
at 2
up.
o'clock.
AM or PM?
Shut up! Shut up!
AM.
Oh my fucking
Listen,
god.
Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
Why do you even care about this?
Why? I'm invested in this enterprise we call Fabletown. Literally invested, since it's mostly my money that keeps the whole thing running. And tonight I hear that Crane has been killing Fables, and there's no system in place to catch him?
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're
thing.
a secretary! He's the sheriff! And none of you were chosen to run this office! Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years.
Snow can obviously handle this, so let's drop it.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
Snow's probably 10 times more competent than Crane.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us...
Like an hour.
a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours the more you babble about it.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
Yeah. Just point in the direction you want me to check first.
Why do I sound so shitty?
Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere else.
The Trip Trap is the better option to track the witch down.
Look, chances are I'll have to swing by both anyways.
No,
so...
chances are you won't have time.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock! I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence. Before you had no interest, and now it's a crime scene.
Bluebeard, you're not going anywhere.
Really now? And what? You gonna stand here and babysit me? While the rest of your leads evaporate into mist?
We have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now.
I think so too.
Where are you gonna go, Bigby?
Holy, there's
So
too
you
many.
leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
Crane's apartment, Dee's office, Holly's bar. That's 3 places, so where the hell is Bluebeard gonna go?
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone.
So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
You know, after Prince Lawrence died, I'm kinda paranoid to make a choice now. Crane's apartment?
So you
Well,
leave Crane
I mean, just
alone?
logically thinking, Crane's apartment should have the most clues because he lives there, so I don't want to piss off Holly. Really, I don't want to piss off Holly.
But there's
Crane's place is right here. I should check that out first.
Perfect. And I'll go to those 2 imbeciles' office.
Crane's penthouse number is 1903. Let me know what you find. I hope you know what you're doing.
I hope so too.